Alright guys, so here we are. We're going to check out the trailer to the movie Valerian. I don't know anything about this one. Do you know anything about this one?
All I know is it's the Fifth Element guy, and that's exciting.
That's all I needed to know.
And it's got eyebrows herself, Cara Delevingne, a.k.a. Enchantress.
Alright, so that commercial didn't tell me much of anything, other than there's some CG that I feel is a few years old.
Yeah.
Like all these, like the scenic shots look great. That looks like Fifth Element, but Fifth Element also took place like 20 years ago.
Yeah. So some of it looked very Fifth Element-ish, and this said it was based on a graphic novel. I don't know if the Fifth Element was.
I actually think
that's fine. Oh,
I think it was a lot of it was ripped from a graphic novel that wasn't titled The Fifth Element. It was something else.
oh, that's like a famous story, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay,
But a lot of this looks like when CG first started to look good.
okay.
You know what I mean by that? Like it's not
no,
like
I totally
garbage
do.
CGI,
Yes.
but it's where like I look at it, and I'm like, all right, that's CG. It's not like oh, what is that?
Well,
Is that a puppet or is that a blah blah? Like
Yeah.
there's no division. I'm like, yep, that's fake.
It's what you're saying, like it's a few years old, where like this would have been good a few years ago, and
Yeah, but
now
it's not
we've
as
seen
good
better,
now.
where we go like, holy shit, is that a real
Like
whatever?
it needs a few more like layers of like shit to go on top of it
Yeah,
to make
right.
it look good.
Some more render time.
And
or
it's
something
possible
like
that this is like a lot
I was
of
gonna
times
say.
trailers aren't perfect.
Yeah.
There's some cool science here that looks like some video game bullshit that we both commented like, all right, that's some,
Well, it seems
what?
like he has a gun that makes platforms he can jump on, which I feel like is just a video game. So they have, I don't know, powers, suits, something.
It said that heroes without limits or some bullshit as a tagline, like in a
The city of 1,000 planets. That kid looks familiar. Cara Delevingne is Cara Delevingne. I'm okay with her. I think I want to see her in more stuff and see if
what
she's
is her
actually
what is her claim to fame?
Enchantress and some shit before that. I forget what. She was a model. She was like known.
Because
all
it's like she had to
things.
have a call before she was Enchantress. Something was her.
Yeah. No, she was on a. She was in a shitty
She's
movie.
super recognizable. So like I've seen her a lot, but I don't know from like what would I be like. This is her thing, and honestly, she falls into the background in a lot of the things she's in. Where I'm like, yeah, she was there.
There was a movie she was in that was supposed to be like, no, she can act. Wait till you see this. And then people, I never saw it. It was some indie, like normal indie movie. But I'm blanking on, like, you're right. She was in something that I'm just blanking on or whatever.
How old is she?
I don't know. 20s?
Because she has this look where I'm like, if you were like, she is 17, I'd be like, yep. If you're like, she's 29,
She's 34.
I'd be like, sure.
You'd be like, yeah, 100%. But they're showing little snippets here. Like, I like shit like this, but I feel the way about this I felt about the trailer for, what was the one that had, oh, God, what's her name? Meg? From whatever, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
And it was the Wachowski siblings.
there's what is that fucking movie called?
You know what I'm talking
Her
about, though,
and
right?
Channing Tatum or whatever?
Yes.
What is that called?
One
like,
of those combinations.
I don't
it
know.
was
I know what you're talking about, though.
It was called like it was like this, right? It was titled a word that's not a word. It was like solarium or something.
Yeah,
that's
some
a word.
bullshit.
Solaris? No. But that too, I was like, this looks like it could be cool, and then I forgot about it, and then it came out, and everyone said that was dog shit, and I was like, I guess I'll
Yeah.
watch it someday, and I just never have. But this, with the pedigree of the Fifth Element guy, maybe it's good. I don't know. And the CG, I think you at least started saying before.
Hopefully,
This is an early trailer, maybe.
Hopefully, it's an early trailer. So
they're
she's
doing it up.
23.
Okay.
That took shockingly long to to Google.
Google, how old? Because some of these designs I like, but like you're saying, some of the stuff you're like, oh, his whole face slides over when he smiles. That's weird.
Yeah.
And that kid's brooding, and she looks convincing.
He does not do it for me as a leading man.
That's the weird part.
He looks like background talent.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's got a weird head.
I feel like there should be some other character if they're supposed to be the characters.
Yeah.
They show some weird old grizzled space veteran guy at some point, but he's probably nothing. But that guy.
Yeah, with the weird contact in one eye.
Yeah, it's probably how he flies the space plane.
Nah, so this is a movie that I would not see in theaters, I don't think.
Yeah.
I would see this on Netflix like a year later.
Yeah.
But, it doesn't look like bad. It just looks like a movie I've watched and not a movie I need to see. Like, I'm like, eh.
I am hoping this is like surprising and is actually really good because I want more movies like this that are good to come out. If only so that they'll make more movies later that are also good or something.
Well,
like
yeah.
that.
I like the genre, so yeah, I
Yeah.
do want the genre to succeed. And every time a movie fails, they like stop filming in that genre for like a
Yes,
year.
I
So
know.
that like it's stupid, but it's true.
Yeah.
We've had too many blah blahs. Can't remember a thing.
The kids don't like space. Then Guardians of the Galaxy comes out. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck, the kids love space.
There was supposed to be some like epic Star Trek movie that was going to come out the same year Star Wars came out, and then they said you can't have two movies with "star" in the title, and they just got rid of
Scrapped
it.
or whatever,
So
yeah.
like a really good script where it was something like
I'm not familiar
like
with
Star
this.
Trek or Enterprise versus God or something was called or
Okay.
like some bullshit. And then there was Enterprise fights the Titans or something was another movie that got scrapped. But that goes to show what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
the industry is stupid. So if this is a flop, you probably won't get more of this for a little bit. But Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is coming out, and that should rejuvenate.
Rising tide raises all boats, so maybe it'll be
Yeah.
good times. I'll give it a chance, like you said, though. No burning desire.
No.
I give it one thumb to the side.
Yeah. This looks like you took the same CG from the early, like the prequel Star Wars movies,
I almost said that.
and
yeah.
was like, yeah, what do you got? Just fat Gungans? Let's do this.
I almost made a comment of like, I don't want to compare. I think if we put it side by side with the Phantom Menace or whatever, we'd say, okay, well, this is obviously better. It's like a higher or whatever.
But like
But,
even
like-
these shots are like when Annie jumps out of the fucking thing.
know.
Like it's very similar.
And those movies were ahead of their time, and those are many years old now, but like years old and ahead of their time. It's kind of exactly
if
what we
this came
said.
out in the year like 2005, I've been like, all right, let's see what this is. But this is 2017 almost.
You probably do it a lot cheaper than you could then now, and that's why stuff
Yes.
looks like this.
Yeah.
I don't know what the story with this even is. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, we'll see. So that's what our thoughts on Valerian. So we give it sideways thumbs with to be
Is that even a
determined.
thing? The Emperor, the side thumb, shaky. I give it a shaky side thumb.
This is from The Simpsons. Was like the death. He's like.
Well, like the.
Yeah.
What was it called? Is it a thing?
I forget what it's called.
I don't even know. We give one of those though.
Yeah, fuck this movie. Don't die in a fire.